So you invest a lot of yourself into fellow musicians.
I try to tell them just to get away from it. Go out and go hiking, walk through the woods, go out and do, go fishing, go hunting, go do this, go do that, and get away from it for a little bit and then come back. And then if you want to come back and do it with as much enthusiasm as you did before, then do it. And if that's it, then do it. That's the way it is, because that's what we do with Rock and Roll Basement. Just what Justin and Josh Waters did when they started it, was they brought guys in, and they brought guys in that they said, okay, you need a little help. You're good. This song you wrote's good, but let's sit down and just think about it for a minute. What would make it sound better? What would make it a better song? And finding people that need help. Like, I don't have the money to produce this. I don't have the money to record this. I don't have the money. Well, that's when Justin comes in and says, hey, we have the stuff. And why don't you come over here and record? And so I got slowly brought into that part of the family and brought into that. And that's what we do now. I mean, I feel like I feel a real part of the Rock and Roll Basement. And to the point where I do a radio show in Alabama on Sundays, and we call it Rock and Roll Basement Radio. I mean, that's how much trust comes back that he's letting me brand the music back home with that name. Right. And that's another way I go to help, is I have friends and they need their music heard, and I play their music. I don't play anything. I'm on a rock station, and everything you hear on my show is never heard on the radio station at all at any other time. Those 2 hours on that Sunday is when you hear Dave Finley or Dave Kennedy or Channing.
No red light, just a four-way stop in this little town. That means there's 4 ways to burn it to the ground. And she don't want to stay. She's not part of that clique. She don't put up with none of it. She's just a real girl, Tennessee. No thrills, just bills lost here, so in need. Can't take that drama no more from the homecoming queen. She's living free. She's not part of that clique. She don't put up with none of it.
There's something wrong with this industry when somebody walks away and is not making the money off of something they wrote. And I think that it's if we don't get out there and support it, and we don't get out there and fight, because there's a saying out there, best song wins. And I think the best people win out in the end too. So
we have to stick together.
Oh yeah.
We got this.
Yeah, and that's why we do the Rock and Roll Basement. That's why we include everybody. It's amazing when you have people reaching out going, hey, would Rock and Roll Basement like to sponsor something and put, would you like to be a part of this and stuff? So, songwriters nights and stuff like that, and have a songwriters thing that we do at the Distillery. Josh Waters and Mark Cardwell do. They get out there on Sundays, and they have a different, a lot of us go over there and we play for about 3 or 4 songs, and we go out there and do it. And it's because we love the music and we love doing it and we love playing. So that's what we do.
She's just a real girl looking for a place to be, leaving Tennessee. ever want.